the tubes. Because it's funny that my streams on YouTube do better after they're live than, like, I've got people watching them now, which is nice. Thoughts are in the oven waiting for the grill to get lower than 600. Well, yeah, 600's a little bit hot unless you're just looking to sear a steak. I mean, that's a good searing temperature. It's not a good cooking temperature. And how? Oh, wait, you guys have air conditioning. I was like, how the hell are you using the oven in your heat? And then I remembered, oh, yeah, you guys have air conditioning. It's time to increase my AC, aka turn the fans up. It amazingly did not get as hot here today. So I'm really, really happy about that. Let's get the game up and running. We do have new drops. Which is really, really nice. I think that I have, I mean, I get them. I should get them. See, I don't know if that I get to, if I get, oh, it does count for me watching in stream view. We've got till August 7th. There are drops going until August 7th, which is freaking awesome. That's literally like, I will have like days before I go get my surgery. That brew I got, it's a blueberry wheat ale, locally sourced brew. Dude, I was going to ask you what that beer was. Oh, that sounds so good. I still have in the fridge, I have a from my favorite Icelandic brewing company.
Shield wall now.
Batman, thank you for the raid. What is the name of it? Einstück. My Einstück. I've got one of theirs that's a wheat beer, and it's got bilberry in it. Or cloudberry. It's a cloudberry wheat ale. I have to say though, honestly, what's really refreshing and fortunately does not give me as much of a buzz, which I know that's kind of defeats the purpose of whatchamacallit. We're gonna do that. We've got that up there. We're gonna move that there. Gonna put this. Let's put that up in the top right. And then let's put this in the bottom right. And there, now I've got YouTube, Twitch, and everything else. I also did some tweaks today to improve the graphical performance, so we should be missing out on some stuttering. Let me switch over to the game.
I dream of it.
They need to kill that sound. It's so loud. That Corona, the Corona citrus one, it's so freaking delicious, but you know what? It didn't give me a buzz.
Welcome, Dranger.
Duders, thank you for that resub.
No, I don't.
You're welcome in.
It sparkles and shimmers, it shines and delights. I must
I'm
have
playing
it
the game
for
I've enjoyed from Next Fest. What's the game? What's the game? Also, we should have some better performance tonight. I did tweak some of the in-game settings, and what little I saw, I was getting way better FPS, so we'll see how... There shouldn't be any staggers, at least. Like, I'm really hoping there aren't. Especially waiting for until dinner to have the brew. I need some... Yeah, food. It's better to have a little bit of food in your belly when you're having alcohol. That's a thing. Also, one of the settings I enabled, it looks really freaking, like, the lighting is so much better. We've still... Okay, so I have stuff to finish. You gotta get the salad fixed up. Yeah, this is better performance. It actually looks a little bit better, I think. It's not amazing, but it'll work. That's what you get for shooting at me. I had 2 egg salad sandwiches for actual foods today. Yeah, that is not enough calories. That is not enough calories, sir. Especially not on you, you skinny bastard. You need more food, man. You do. Like, that's not, especially doing a physical job. Again, duders, thank you so much for that resub. I really appreciate it. I think tonight we're gonna be heading back over, we've got, like, we're on a few, we've got a few missions to finish up. What the heck is that? House Harada oh, that's representatives for the various houses. That's what that is. So we've got a thing to finish over here. We've got a few places to finish in this gap. Yes, new drops all the way through August. And I think what they're doing. Oh, guys, also, if you do not have Dune already and you're looking to get it, please use ! Dune in the chat. Please, yeah, I was gonna say that's what they're doing, is they're literally going to, they're giving out, basically the whole observer set via drops, I think. Yeah, and if you're thinking about getting Dune, if you don't have it already, please do use ! Dune in the chat. I'm going to be reminding people of that all night long. Funcom is really being generous with with us creators, and they are giving us all. Oh Jesus! I think that I was literally on drum stand right there. They are giving us all. Whatchamacallits. We all get, like, they gave us creators a 10% of the revenue share for those who buy the game, and I'm upfront about that. Yeah, please do pick up the game, and please do use that link. All right, we gotta head back over here. I heard him getting a little bit, well, we got heat right now. I gotta get to that. The Circalucis Thieves Market. Is that like a place that we can go into that we don't have to kill people? Or do we kill people? That's what I gotta find out. All the killing? Well, I'm gonna find out. Probably do. I hope that you're all been good. I'm sorry that I was not here last night. I really had every intention of streaming. The problem was that I was legit, it was hot. It was really, really, really hot yesterday. And then I had work wanted me to be on standby in case they needed me, like, after 6. So it would have really sucked to have been streaming and been told, oh, yeah, yeah, we got it. We need your help. Because that would have been totally on brand for my work. Found out today you too have sleep apnea. Dude, okay, I'm going to tell you straight up. Get that. I know that you've got other things that you deal with, Batman, and totally, like, the sleep apnea, if you get a CPAP and get help for that, it is going to change your life in a lot of ways. Okay, I'm going to say right now, my blood pressure used to be kind of on the higher side. Ever since I got the CPAP and started using it, my blood pressure is now like 120 something over 65. Even after taking a bunch of caffeine, it's really low. What are you doing, kitty cat? You want treats? Somebody please. She's laying here looking so pathetic. I think she needs some treats. But yeah, no, like my blood pressure, my breathing's better, my oxygen levels are better. Like 100%. Everything is so much better now that I have had that. The one thing that I did change out, and they just got here today, she's like she's laying on the desk right now. The thing is, I think she's getting a little bit of the fan. It is hot, and I don't think she necessarily wants to lay on the mat right now, because The mat's really warm, and it's really warm here. So she's kind of you're a permanently exhausted pigeon, dude. I'm gonna tell you straight up, the CPAP is gonna help that. Like literally, the CPAP is totally going to help that. It won't fix everything. No, she's not even on. Okay, duders, you can't see her because she's not laying on the thing, and my camera is not positioned any higher than normal. She just is not sitting on the mat yet. Cats have an enemy too hot my office. Wait, well, that's she's gonna have when it cools down. I'm sure she'll get down on here. She's not gonna get on here until it's cooled down. I can't. I would have to get another cam. I would literally have to get a second camera. And I'm going to tell you right now, with everything else that this system runs, I'm not in a position to do that for a while. Like, I don't think I could run another camera right now. Or I would. I literally would have like a top-down camera on her. She's literally laying on the desk itself right now and eating the treats without even getting up. She's just laying here. Tomorrow might be different. I will say this, okay? I know that I said that I'm going to take Fridays off. I may stream tomorrow night. I actually may stream tomorrow night. We'll see. I do have to make up for the other day. Are you inland? It's hot inland today. I went outside to do some yard work. Immediately hated myself. Dude, I'm not too far from the coast. I'm far enough inland that we don't get the full ocean breeze. And on days when it gets hot, we're just past that point where you actually get some of the coolness from the coast. We just get heat. But surprisingly, it was not bad today. Like, they said it was going to get hotter. And originally, the temperature, like, I was looking at the, whatchamacallit, I was looking at the forecast, and it was saying that it was going to be really hot. It actually ended up not being too bad here. Like, we hit maybe a high of 83. Tomorrow, they're saying it's going to be in the upper 70s. Which, I mean, I'm fine with that, too. Upper 70s ain't terrible. I am thankfully not inland. I'm going to say I'm thankfully not inland. I've been inland. It's miserable. A little over 90 up here, but next week is supposed to be nice. Next week is supposed to be way nicer. I'm looking forward to next week because it's back to normal temperatures, but we were kind of talking about this last night. We were sitting in the voice chat in the Discord for a bit. Or was it the other night? It was last night. It was either no, it was yesterday. It was last night. I was talking with one of my friends, and they said straight, and one of the things they also live here in California. They said one of the things we can agree on is that literally the July is a lie. July is a lie. Because July, our temperatures won't seem so bad, and you're just like, oh, this ain't terrible. Then along comes freaking, whatchamacallit? Along comes August, and suddenly you're, sorry, I gotta kill this person.
They're here.
Yeah, you have to be to understand summer yes. Yes. Like, literally, I'm like, you know, it's not going to be that bad. No, California does have a winter. it's just off. And no, Marcus and them understand because they live in Arkansas that September can be hot. But Marcus, straight up, like I said, this time, like during July, it's not that bad, and you're just like, oh, maybe the rest of the summer will be like this, and then August might be okay, and then September hits and you're in the hundreds, just like we were last year. Now they're saying that it's supposed to be cooler this year. We'll see. Lived in Simi Valley for a while. No, Simi Valley is a whole nother beast, okay? That is a section of California that is just freaking miserable. Is, was, and always will be. Any of those inland valley places that are surrounded on basically all sides by mountains are just places to go die. September temps and exception. Yeah. Before, yes, but it's kind of consistent here. Like, literally kind of consistent. Like Simi Valley, all of those, Ventura, Ventura can get warm. But Ventura's not, honestly, what's crazy is like, it can be hot down here. We'll go up to like Santa Barbara.
I have
and
followed
it's cooler.
the way of the Kirab for many years.
Or
but
what's
never did I
even
imagine
worse
we would one day be holding the
is I can go down to
Souk
San Diego and
al-Sus
it's even cooler.
at the very foot of the Fremen's holy hammer, their Mirzabah. It is indeed a fine place for our annual market, now that the Fremen are gone.
Yeah, Camarillo's not
For that,
bad.
I suppose we should give
Like
thanks
that,
to the
any place that's right
Sardaukar.
down by the,
Not
that's
that
on
I have any
a, like
great love
that part of
for the
Ventura,
Emperor's war dogs, you
that's like
understand.
right
But I
on,
fear the drawn crysknife
that flat
more than
plain
the
that leads right
Sardaukar
to the
sword.
ocean. It stays way
A
cooler.
fine place indeed, but you still won't find me anywhere near that innermost chamber.
You were born in
It
San Luis
reeks
Obispo?
of
No shit.
Fremen curses and foul omens.
See, I was born in New York and I moved out here. So I'm a transplant, but I've been here for like 20 plus years now, so I'm basically native. I've spent more of my life here in California than I've spent it in New York, so yeah. Oh, we got another blood bag. I can go back. Well, those bodies are probably gone. I was like, oh, I got another blood bag. I could go get more. Yeah, and all the bodies are gone. I literally have now. I have spent more of my life in California than I did in New York. You've been all over Cali working with your dad? Dude, Cali is such a beautiful state. It really is. I love this state. I really do. I love the fact that I can travel 3 hours and come on, no. No. Suck it. Okay, this lock-on is getting silly. It's on the wrong one. Okay, I need to back these guys way up. Okay, I do kind of wish that I had kept the shotgun. I do kind of wish I had the shotgun. Oh, you bastard!
Eyes on hostile. Shields up.
Shields up!
Oh, yeah, I lived in Santa Cruz for a long time, then moved down here from grad school. I miss the mountains. See, I gotta be, I grew up in the quote mountains of New York. And then I moved out here and I saw mountains. And I'm just like, oh, it's so pretty. Like, I absolutely love the mountains out here. My favorite, yeah, 3 hours you can be hit the beach. 3 I can hit fishing and I can hit the mountains. Honestly, well, I can hit the beach and be fishing the ocean. The only place that I'll really go, I'll go up to Big Bear. I'll go up to Big Bear to go fishing. But if I really want to freshwater fish, I'm going up to Kings Canyon. Kings Canyon is my absolute favorite place to go. Yeah, I heard you. I heard you speak it. Also, I gotta hand it to Funcom. I want to go trout fishing. Might sneak in some chatting as well. Dude, I couldn't even imagine trying to trout fish this time of year. The trout around here will be cooked. Well, I mean, unless you go up way up north. Like, if I go up north to Kings Canyon, I could be fishing for relatively native trout forever. Like, it's just so good. Worried about the slavers? Run with Tarot. He knows where they are going. Worried about the Sardaukar? Run with Tarot. He knows how to avoid the ships. Worried about the worms? Stay off the sand, like Tarot. That's good. Have a natural fed river that stays 58 to 62 on the high end? Dude, that is perfect. That is perfect water temp. How you want sushi? Dude. See, I am spoiled now because we were in Santa Barbara a few weeks ago, and the Santa Barbara Shellfish Company has their tank of live uni, and oh my god, I can't have uni from anywhere ever again. Like, I don't think I will ever find uni as good as that. It literally is. Unless I literally scoop one out of the ocean myself, I am never gonna find uni that good. Been there, very good food. Ever been to Sugarfish? I have never been to Sugarfish. I've never heard of that place. I mean, I have tons of good sushi spots down here. The best one that we've got in the area is actually Korean. It's actually a Korean run sushi spot, and it's absolutely fantastic. The size of the cuts of sushi, live abalone tank. Yeah. And it's funny because it's a place that we've gone for years, and we used to know the owners, and even though somebody else bought it from them, they've maintained the level of quality. Like, the fish quality is insane. The sizes of the cuts of fish are really good. And if you bring like 4 or 5 people, you can split it for, I think it's like $150 to maybe $200 total. But split between a group, it's easy to do. They have a sashimi spread that they put out that is enough food for 4 to 6 people. It is every kind of sashimi they have, a whole bunch of the banchan, and various appetizers and whatnot. Then they bring out hot food and soup and dessert, and I mean, it's just everything. And it's worth every freaking penny. But I love sushi. I love sushi, I love sashimi. I like fish in general. There are some fish, though, that I will say straight up, they should never be cooked. Sounds awesome. Give sugarfish in Malibu. Okay, if I'm up in Malibu, I'll give it a try. I'll give it a try. There are 2 fish that I honestly, now I can eat. Don't get me wrong, I can eat them cooked if they're prepared certain ways, but I always think should be served raw. Salmon and ahi, and for that matter, bluefin. Like any tuna, and salmon should always be sushi. It tastes so much better as sushi. Oh, I gotta find the second. I've gotta find the ads. That's not it. Drought's brand always gets the best loot. Everyone knows this. Are you tired of taking out scavengers for half a liter jar worth of water and a handful of Solaris? You want to live like a duke, even just for a day? Join Drought's band. Okay. Contact issuer. I want to finish clearing this place. I think there's more, and I haven't found it all yet. I like seared nigiri for salmon and ahi. See, I don't mind it seared. Like, if you sear ahi, it's really good. But it can't be,
Welcome, Dranker.
Elsa, thank you so much for the resub. I don't mind seared tuna. That stuff's pretty good. I'm just not a fan of it, like, cooked. It's got to be rare to raw in the middle. Thank you so much for the resub. Also, clean up the floor. Don't leave that there. I don't think I can get any more. Lightly seared salmon sushi with a little ground black truffle. Ooh, that sounds really good, honestly. See, I think the hard part is you got to find a place that's really good and really on it with that sear. Like I swear, you have to find a place that literally sears it and then immediately sticks the seared side on ice before searing the other side, so that way it fully stops the cooking process. Is it bad that I like unagi? Dude, my wife loves unagi. I am not an unagi fan. Like, more power if you like it. More power to you. I don't like it. I've never liked it. You have to be in the mood for it, though. No, see, okay, wait, no. Straight up, the only time that I have ever had unagi that I absolutely love is there is this little place in Beverly Hills that my wife was invited to do a food review for that specializes in it. And I don't mean they get their eel, like, from just anywhere. This place is literally, the dude is from Japan, like, came over here, has not been over here for forever. Like, first generation, and he gets his eel from Japan, and that was a whole nother level. Isn't tamago just egg? No, the only ones I think where it's cooked, the only ones that are sous vide. Feather Toku and Nozawa. Okay. Yeah, this place, oh my god, this place gets their eel in, and that was absolutely fantastic. I was in heaven. I was thoroughly in heaven eating it. Inari is tofu. See, I'm not a big one on forget the tofu skin. I can't do tofu skin. The egg one's okay. The egg ones are right, but I'm not, even that I'm not a huge fan of. Okay, so we got that. I think we got to go to the. Oh, that got. Oh no, dude. Sorry, I have to disagree. It depends on where you have it. Out here in California, we get some of the best damn sushi ever, and a lot of it is that day fresh. Like, literally, if you go to the good places here in Cali, you're gonna get really good sushi. If you're saying, like, now to be fair, yeah, There are places and there are ones that are just not that great, but here in California, you're going to get really good sushi. I don't think in general he's even right. Thing is, $300 sushi is like $30 in Japan. That's because we charge more and we charge more for it. Like literally, we charge more for it, dude. It costs more here. That's just the way it is. I do have one more spot on the back side of this that I gotta do. But I will, like, I've never paid that much for sushi. The one thing that, the only sushi that has cost me, that has ever cost me more than normal is literally if I order sweet shrimp or if I order abalone's not cheap and neither is uni. Everything else has gone up in price, but not terribly. What is a gaijin killer? I have never heard of that, let alone had one. All right. Time to do our thing. Boogie across the sands. Yep, I knew he was gonna be there. It's like a hard seltzer, 9%, like $2 for a tall boy. See, I'm not a hard seltzer fan, so that probably wouldn't be something I would drink. I've had really decent sake, and I have also had really good soju. But yeah, no, I'm not a hard seltzer person. Yeah, you gotta give me good beer. You gotta give me good beer. You gotta give me good beer. I will do beer. I will do hard liquor. Sake and everything is okay. It's not high on my. It's not like super high on my list of favorite things to drink. I do need to get. I do want to go. We have a friend who has said that she will happily take us to Japan, to where where her family lives, and we will get to we'll get to hang out and get the local tour of Japan. Come into Sapporo Brewery, it's free to tour too. Yeah, see here they would just charge you. They'd be like, yeah, you gotta pay you gotta pay money to tour the brewery, and then you might get no, you won't even get a free sample. You'll have to pay for that too. Also, I think the thing one of the things that you got to factor into the cost of sushi here in the United States is the transportation and refrigeration and preservation to keep it sushi quality as it goes from the coast to wherever it's going inland. Oof. That lag, man. I had such great frames and then I came here. Japan, oh, I've heard it is. See, I really do want to go to Japan. I did contact the issuer. Okay. I see. I've got so much skills. Ooh, what's this? Oh, cool. I've got so much stuff to unlock too. They're probably not making 100. No, they're not. The canned alcohols at the convenience stores are too delicious, plus no open container laws. See, that's a problem. Like, I'm sorry. I think that they should have like some laws. What is this one? The Holtzman Shield Mark III? I should probably make that. I don't know how many. I still have 178 intel left. Industrial Dew Scythe? Nice. I should get the full and pass out. And that's probably honestly not a good idea. All right, I think. See, it's all locked. That one's locked. I've got to do more of the journey steps. Oh, that's the death still. Got everything else unlocked here. I don't know why it's saying that I still have more that I can research when I really can't. I don't really need to press that. I'm not going to research this stuff for a little while. What we got here? Oh, medium ore refinery. Yes. Storage containers. Yes. Industrial cutter. Heck yes. Industrial static see, I don't have. I'll wait. Full suspensor belt. Oh, personal light. I don't really need that. The launch by. See, I'm not even in the spot to drink beer yet. Okay, there we can actually assemble the buggy. Advanced Servox, Cobalt Paste, Armor Plating. See, that's all stuff that I haven't made yet. I paid to get slapped both. I wish there was a big muscle girl bar in America. Dude, I don't need to hear about your debaucheries. I do need to get the buggy. I do need to get the buggy. I need to get the buggy, and I need to put the laser on it, because then I could just putz around harvesting materials and call it a day. I 100% need the buggy. Now let's go. One of the things that I want to do, let's see, how's that doing? We'll deposit all of those. That one's topped up. Building my Thopter right now, and the buggy works great for gathering aluminum and cobalt. See, I do need to get the buggy, so that way I can just putz around on it and do the mining and shit that way. Buggy mining laser is so much better. Yeah, well, that's the idea. That's why I'm saying, yeah, I definitely need that. Oh. Freaking mosquito, man. Why doesn't he just fly into my bugs? I need him to fly into the bug zapper. It has a giant trunk. Oh, so it can carry a lot. Nice. Stack all the bodies. Jalapeno cheddar brats with mustard and dill relish. See, I don't need, I maybe would put mustard on there. Maybe. Okay, let me think. Okay, let me see my journey. Where is the kill 10 slavers and report back? Pistol delivery, done that. Payback, dropping rot, way of the wanderer, Kirab light armor set variant. There's for dropping rot, kill. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna do that one. I still need to do the trooper stuff. But that, I think, oh, all of that stuff is, oh, that's up in the next zone, and I ain't even done down here yet. I love sauce. I'm not gonna say a word. You should just be glad Paper's not here. Paper would be like all over that, slobbering all over everything about that exact stuff. Okay. Oh, I did want to drink some water. Yeah, unlock the Mentat. All right, we're gonna finish off these quests. I've got to still explore the other, I've got to go into the western part of the gap. The Karpov is cool. I like it as a backup to my sniper rifle. Though I do kind of think I might need to build me a shotgun. Just to deal with those sword people quicker. Hey, try not to drive over everything. All right, here we go. I mean, I'm not bad at the melee, and now that I know the secret trick to really killing the sword guys quickly and efficiently, I happily use that trick. See, if you just take it, you use your grappling hook on him. You let him be close enough. You let him be close enough, and you use that, like, you grab him with the grappling hook, and that staggers him, and you can instantly go for the kill shot. There is a down sand bike. You know what? I gotta go back. I screwed up. I forgot to drop off all the shit I'm carrying. Use the unique T5 sniper rifle you get for finishing Mentat and the unique T4 burst fire drill shot. Ooh, I might have to go Mentat. I might have to mess with the Mentat to get the best sniper rifle. See, parrying works. Like, I actually haven't been... I've done decent with the parrying. I think the lock-on still needs some work. Like, I still think they need to work on getting the lock-on better. I love that I heard that worm and he sounds like he's way over here under the rocks. What's up, Bunny? How's it going? What tier is my bike? Dude, it's the Mark II. I literally... Okay, I am going to say right now, I am playing this game at the slowest pace possible because I do not play it offline except to maybe mine shit. So if you're ahead of me, you're going to be ahead of me. I got a ways to go. Is anxiety... Actually, you know what? I find it... Like, I cannot wait to get the Thopter just because flying will be nice. But I like that there's a bit of you're taking your life in your hands by traveling by ground. I like that. Like, that makes it interesting. Now to drop off all the shit that I brought back. Wait. This is, yeah, because we got steel iron ingots here. It's nerve-wracking. It's very, very nerve-wracking. But you're happy to have the assault? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Let's see. Stick that. This one's like almost freaking broken. I wonder if I can repair it. Yeah. Finally got the purple soft step boots, but they don't do nothing. I don't have those, so I don't know if they do actually make a difference. They didn't say that. They said straight up in it that they make it so it is harder to hear you. Or for the worm to detect you. They didn't say the worm won't detect you. And sandstorm is incoming. Girab, that's the scavenger. Thought I researched the newer one. Oh, I probably need to make it at, like, hold on. Oh, I probably need to build like a better a newer fabricator. Yeah, the garment fabricator. Yeah, of course. You know, I need to make that. Staking unit. We're gonna have to get more points to unlock that stuff. What's that one? The vehicle fabricator? Yeah. Survival fabricator. For survival, place to some beef console with the... Okay. Yeah, those are the next things that we've got to actually unlock. And the power pack. Yeah. Makes sense. We'll get it. We'll get it soon enough. Duders, like... She's here. She's begging. Okay, that sandstorm. Guys, if you are still looking, or if you are still thinking about getting Dune, exclamation point! If you haven't gotten it already, exclamation point Dune in the chat. There's a link to take you to get it. Funcom has been very generous in giving us Funcom creators a link and the ability for you guys to get the game, and it helps us out as creators. We get a little bit of the profit. Okay, kill Kira. Okay, I gotta go kill that leader. We got plenty of water. I've got all my stuff. I've got my still suit. Back across the sands. Actually, wait, let me see. How do we get to this spot? He's over there. It's the safest way is this way. I want to join the private server. I don't know if I'd start all over again. Yeah, that is the downside, is you do have to start over again. In a way, that's a good thing, But it also sucks because, yeah, you got to start over. Me, yeah, we'll just go this way. It's easier. Oh, that's right. The Sardaukar patrol heavily over here. He's on a pub server, Marcus. He's on a pub siege. He's on a public siege. I think that was a Spice. I think that was Spice. Oh, this is literally is a this is a whatchamacallit? This is a PvP zone. See, there's a couple of camps. No, not right now. I'm full for my dinner. I'll try it a little later. Actually, you know what? I might go get it. I just gotta park myself. My wife went to there's this place that she went to do a quick review and try of that does LA style street dogs, and she brought me some. I might have to go get it. I think I'm gonna go get it. Let me go park myself somewhere safe. We'll just hide right here. Guys, don't go anywhere. I will be right back. I am gonna go give this hot dog a try. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I am back, and we had to do a wardrobe change because anybody who, if you've never had an LA street dog, they are super messy. And yeah, yours truly just got had a whole bunch of ketchup and barbecue sauce and other stuff drip right off that hot dog right down my tunic. So it's hot. We're going for tank tops. And now to try to prevent myself from actually having the hiccups. Man, yeah, dude, I did that hot dog was so damn good. And and this is the thing, they're selling them for like $5. You go to LA and actually try to buy one off the street, they're trying to sell them for like 12. These were good. Like, I need to know where this place is. What do you do to make catfish fillets taste good? Glaze them with barbecue sauce? Dude, catfish, I mean, I have never, honestly, for catfish, the only way I've ever had it that I enjoy it is fried, is breaded and fried. And I mean, by breaded, I mean well-seasoned breading too. Like, you gotta have seasoning to cover up. I'm sorry, you've got to have seasoning to cover up the taste of the catfish. Ways to make it taste good: if you can get it in chunks and bread it and spice and season it like Cajun style and fry it, it's good. See, I think that's the one thing that we never did with any. I never did that with catfish. I've done it with other fish, but it kind of makes sense. Is soaking them in buttermilk. It really does help take that fishiness out. It takes that fishiness taste out of the way. Trying to cover up the flavor of catfish, you're having bad catfish. That is true, but sadly, I gotta say, honestly, like catching catfish that's native. You know, yeah, and that, well, that's the thing, is getting actual blue catfish. Catch fresh catfish, you soak them in lemon juice and water for a few days to get rid of that fishy taste. Bad or improperly prepared catfish. Dude, like, no, I'm sorry. Like, straight up, no lie, I think channel catfish tastes pretty bad. Like, channel catfish do not taste that great. Blue catfish and flatheads, those taste all right. You're spoiled. Oh yeah, you're spoiled with good catfish in Louisiana. That's a given. Track, thank you so much for the sub, dude. You didn't have to do that.
Someone's here.
Oh shit.
And where's my reinforcements?
Welcome, Dranger.
Dude, thank you so much for the Prime sub, man. Hold on.
Watch out! Shields up!
You got eaten by the worm. Well, that's what you get for fafoing, dude. You totally you found out. I have yet to buy this, and I am a Dune fanatic, dude. It is good. I Obviously, if you played Conan Exiles, the building will be very familiar. A lot of the mechanics for the survival and the crafting bits will be very familiar, but very much Dune. And the story, I'm not going to tell. All I'll say is the story is an alternate universe. It's an alternate timeline, and everything that they have been done now, everything that they've done, is really good. That's right. Oh, that's right. I forgot that you played Conan. Sorry, man. It's been a while. Dude, like, I totally forgot that you did play on the Conan server for a bit. But yeah, no, honestly, everything about this, I'm probably going to be in here for at least a year. I think I'm going to be in here for at least a year. With everything that they've got planned for it and everything that they're doing with it, it's really good. And again, we're on a private server. I do have a server through G-Portal. I think one of the coolest parts of it. Yes, Elsa, we know. You'll get there eventually. One of I think that one of the things that makes this really fun is the movement. The movement in the game is just like the dodges, the dashes, the grappling hooks, the suspensor belts. It makes it so much more fluid and unique compared to the usual stuff. It really is. The bot is not wrong. The bot is not wrong. I also really, the other thing that I really love, you don't alarm the entire base. Like, that was only part of the base. Now that alarmed that person. Dude, there was somebody, okay. There was somebody, the suspensor belts do make it amazing for movement. Somebody managed, they were doing whatever the run is called, the Bantu run or whatever it was. They did the run, they hit a rocket just the right point, hit their suspensor belt, and that thing in the sky, that's actually not just a 3D rendering, that's an actual object. They landed on the gate. They landed on top of the gate, launched themselves that high, and they actually had to control fly their way down and had to log out and go to another server with their character in order to avoid death, because the length of time, they got shot up so fast, but at the max speed that you could fall, they would have died from dehydration because of how high up in the sky that actually is. So yeah, like they're apparently, like much like Valheim, there is a there is the possibility of a Fremen space program. There is the possibility of a Fremen space program. How you can do it, I don't know how we'd even manage that. I am imagining it had to be with the best gear in the game, and I really hope that's not something that he mentioned, and now or she or whoever did it. I hope that's not something they mentioned, and now they'll patch that, because that's goals. Yes, yeah, we know you're learning that through the journey through the game. No spoilers. Oh, I did kill the person I needed to kill. I didn't think I killed them. They didn't have like they didn't really have like a name over their head. We're all who gets dibs on dessert or just hammer? I get. What is the question, duders? What is the question? It's just that you're learning a lot of this stuff through the you're learning. For those who don't know the story or don't know Dune lore, you're learning a lot of it. If the Fremen aren't native to Arrakis, where are they from? I'm sure you'll find, like, you're kind of finding out. You're kind of finding out as we're exploring the story, because we're trying to find the Fremen right now. So you'll see. Yeah, that's kind of what the first two story bits, all of the story bits we've been doing are about. No, that's in the whole universe period. The difference between this and the Dune books is what has actually happened on Arrakis. So it is, the story is different. Basically, in this universe, Paul was never born. So there is no Paul Atreides. Yeah, oh, yeah, only every universe, they're not native to Arrakis. Yeah. This is not an alternate universe, this is an alternate timeline. So, like, you've got a timeline that's proceeding straight and it can branch into any direction. In this case, it branched into a different direction. The story here, Paul had a sister, or Paul's mom didn't have Paul. She had his daughter. Daughter became Ben Gesserit. Daughter was super powerful Ben Gesserit. Daughter prevented the plot that killed Paul's parents. No, in all of them, they're not native. They were never native to Arrakis. They came to the planet just like the rest of people did. I'm actually gonna go do this while we're here. We might as well. In every version of the stories, they're not native.
I see someone. Eyes on enemy.
Yes. That actually, it sounds real tasty, man. Now, Jessica was named a truth speaker since she followed her orders, and in being a truth speaker, she discovered Dr. Hughes' plot with Harkonnen and captured him, preventing Leto's death. Okay. Okay, so that's how it worked out. I know that, well, that's kind of what that's what I meant. It's probably not how I said it, but that's, like, I was giving a Cliff Notes version. The whole intro, the intro cinematic explains it. Yes. Yes, the intro cinematic for the game will explain it all. The only problem, I don't like watching it again and again because it's really loud. Okay, where is... The Emperor still wants to unalive the Duke. The Emperor's a dick. In fact, you know what was great? Reading the cards, explain the cards. You know what was great? I gotta be honest. What was freaking great is the casting of Christopher Walken as the Emperor in the new Dune movies. That was too perfect. I actually thought he was dead. The worms aren't even native to Arrakis? That I don't know about. I mean, at one point, Arrakis was a nice green, lush planet, too. Still have to watch the second of the new Dune movies. Saw the first one, still like the original. Dude, the second one is excellent. And the second one, the best thing about the second one, the best thing about the second one is it proves what everybody, what, you know, is just the basic fact, is that in the end, there really are no good guys in Dune. There are no good guys. No matter how much you're cheering for what Paul does in the movie, because like everybody is 10 times worse, he's still not a good dude. Ah. Seriously? Damn it. I hit him. Hey, thy knife, chip and cheddar. None of them are good. Some of them are just a bit more honorable about killing. Well, yes, exactly. Yeah, I have to get a little bit closer. Costing me way too many darts to kill them from this range. At this point, I'm expecting one of the big guys. Sorry, I had to look for a skeeter. I'm expecting, I'm seriously expecting to find a heavy gunner. By the way, there is a weapon you will find in here. 40k-ish. The humans are the good guys, right? Not really. So the elves, nah, the orcs. Well, see, that's the thing, is Warhammer 40k took a lot of inspiration from Dune. And definitely as the fact that vehicles don't take fall damage. Abusing that's hilarious. I didn't even know that they didn't take fall damage. Make sure you stay down dead. Yeah, I mean, the bot is not wrong. Dehydration and trust issues are the only things native to Dune. I'm surprised the jalapeno cheddar bots weren't spicy. They don't. They're never really that spicy. They're good. They've got a good flavor to them, but they're never like spicy. Yeah, but your vehicle probably takes damage. What's up, dude? I mean, doesn't your vehicle take damage? Ah, shoot. Come on. Where are you?
Watch out! They're here.
They are gonna fix that eventually. I'm sure they're going to fix that eventually. That makes sword fights so ridiculously easy. Imagine my surprise. What was hilarious. I just learned about vehicles. Say the Hagra Rift run a lot faster. Oh, yeah. You know what's crazy, and I'm surprised they actually did it. Is the fact that like to make one of the dishes, one of the spice infused dishes, you've got to kill them. You've got to kill the mouse, the most sacred animal on the entire planet of Arrakis, and you need to make it food. Or into food. You don't cook for it, you make it into food. Yeah, the meatballs. You've been harvesting spice the normal way is one thing. It's super rude. Oh, before this body disappears. Wait, how do you mean you've been harvesting spice the normal way? Like, what do you mean you've been harvesting spice the normal way? That was rude. So what you're saying, Alicia, is you're waiting for a blowjob? I said it. I said it. I said it, duders. I 100%. I went there and I don't regret it. Ooh. That's real pretty. Yeah, well, you know, the peanuts can pop off whenever they want. You usually do. That's super pretty. I don't know what it is. It's probably really dangerous, but part of me wants to go touch it. Stay away until I have a radio. Okay, so that's why it's pretty. So what you're saying is, if I go over there like this, will I glow like that too? Also, ladies and gentlemen, if you're new here and you're enjoying the show and you're enjoying hanging out, please do drop a follow. If you're watching over on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, maybe drop a like. Please, the likes really help on the streams. But yeah, please do drop a follow if you enjoy hanging out here. If you're not following already. I mean, this boss was looking at a past job he was doing last minute and said, "It's big, but not as big as you thought." I don't think Marcus heard it, but that's what she said. Yuck, you not only get a high rad dose, but you'll get the random rare spawn crash starter car that will 2-tap you. Probably. Yeah, no, that would be my luck. Okay, that's enough reason to not bother, because yeah, that would be my luck. Legit. There's one more
I see someone.
This has been a very profitable trip in more ways than one, because now I have a ton of blood. I'm gonna have all of my blood, all of my water storage filled. Oh, this is neat. Like, this is neat.
Kitty, this is not Pud Pad. Now, Kitty, you bad kid. Now, Kitty's not Pud Pad.
Mom.
Kitty's being a dildo.
She's always looking at me funny. So, I do have a silly question, though. And I'll ask this again. I usually don't want any help or any backseating. But basically, like, the western Vermilius Gap we kind of like ignore that for now and concentrate solely on the eastern and then the north part here? Because I think that it's going to be, I think that the western gap looks like a place I only want to go, like you said, once I have a radiation suit. Watch the guy who dealt with one. Started car, opened up the fight with a drill shot, and while it was getting ready to deal with the drill shot damage, he watched switch to a sniper rifle, waiting for the shield to drop. Ooh. Ooh. That would really suck. I'm at steel tier, yeah. Yeah, I'm at steel tier. One of the reasons why I need more of the stuff that I'm trying to get. Tuna, get out of the way. Move one way or the other. Like you're blocking my vision. Don't you dare sit, you little brat. Over there. I do have steel tier stuff. I do have steel tier stuff. Thank you very much. I am currently rocking the steel tier rifle and the steel tier sniper rifle. I just haven't made anything else yet. No, Tuna has decided to sit directly in front of me and is staring at me right now. Like I am getting stared at by this cat. I'm trying to navigate this when I can't see everything. What are you doing? And why? Come here, eat the rest of your treats. Eat the rest of them. She's trying to use like a demonic, like vampire stare. Like it's a stare. It's not the voice. This is actually a pretty cool land structure here. Even if it is a long way down. What's in the box? Okay, Tuna. Look, literally, I'm moving you. Can't have you sitting right there in front of the monitor. I love you dearly, but could you truly make a better door than a window? There's like getting to these caves. There's one up there. I'm about ready to just skip these because they're literally not going to have much in them. Of course, knowing my luck, one of them would have like a purple blueprint. Nah, you know what? I'm good. I haven't found any of those down here, except for in the one test station. Purple spawn in the towns. Hey, no, that's not true. There's at least one I know of that spawns on the top of a rock. There's one that I know that spawns in the middle of Southern Haga Basin. And each time it spawns is a chance to get a piece of the best early on armor in the game. You know what? Why am I doing this way? Oh, probably because it's easier than trying to use the bike, but... Wait, I think I can go this way. Can I go down? Can I go down from here? I think I can. If you ask real nicely, I'll show you where that spawn is. It probably doesn't matter now because you're not gonna, it's like, that's early game, and unless you're literally just trying to collect all blueprints, you don't need it. Plus, the moment that you use the blueprint, it goes away anyways. But I can show you where it's at. Is it body? I always use the still suits. It's a full set of armor. It's just literally each time has a chance to spawn a very specific armor set, and each time will spawn different. I was actually using it. I found the whole thing of it before I came up here. I had everything but the pants, and then I had to go down, and I got the pants. You're on aluminum tier armor, then this armor ain't gonna be. It's not gonna be something. Again, like I said, you're farther ahead. Therefore, it is probably not useful to you unless you wanted it. Unless you wanted it just for collecting the recipes. See, stuff like that shipwreck there is why I need a Thopter. Because that literally teases me every time. Because then you can go in real quick, like do the thing, and the worm, and it'll take a little bit longer for the worm. Yeah. Oh, look at that. The worm went right for it. I'll be honest. You know what? I'll be honest. Oh, there's an ad break. I'll talk about it after the ad break. I was a little bit slow on that. Oh, and hold on a second. Drac, if you're still here, man, don't ever let the worm eat you. Sector weather event. I mean, welcome to Arrakis. The weather does not cooperate. Okay, yeah, but what I'm saying is, what I'm saying, Elsa, don't let the worm eat you while you're carrying stuff. Exactly. I don't think there's any other. Yeah, I don't think there's any other contracts. No, seriously. So the thing is, there are not a lot of settings you can mess with in this game, and they have kept it pretty damn hardcore. Stay out in the sun too long, you will get heat stroke. You will eventually die. Sandstorms will destroy your shit. Make sure that you store your stuff properly. I actually left a sand bike out on accident. I was like, I'll just leave it out. It's not a big deal. Let's see if I'm gonna go see if we can get the worm to eat the ship, or catch the worm eating the ship. The other thing, if the worm, if you get eaten by the worm and you are carrying stuff, and you have a bite, like everything you have on you, and all of your inventory, even the stuff that you are wearing, in your hotbars, is gone. You lose it. You have to craft it all over again. I still wish they had a better animation for it, because I think it'd be cool to have a better, like, a better animation of the worm eating you, but that is, yeah, there's a way you can janky. It's real janky, but you can do it. Like I did see somebody, I did see video of somebody doing it, but it's like trying to ride, stuff in Valheim. Sure, you can do it, but it doesn't necessarily work the way that you think it should. Okay. Let's see. Move it. You can meow at me all you want. We're gonna go do that. I need to be able to upgrade my points here. Or upgrade my stuff. Unfortunately, that does mean going up into there. I don't wanna. Mainly because it means crossing open desert with possible, like, either drum sand or quicksand. Potato's base changed. Yes, I know they're highlighted on the map. I am very aware of where they are on the map. I just happened to see a whole bunch that I might try. Oh, you know what? Before I do this, I gotta go get I gotta go get the I gotta go top off the fuel on my sand bike. Wait, I can just drive around that way. I know they're highlighted on the map, but they're not easily spotted until you actually hit them. Yeah, I forget to... The thing is if I carry a fuel cell in my bike, then I can't pocket it because it has inventory. And I'll forget that it has inventory, and then I'll wonder why I can't pocket it, and I'll get annoyed. And that's just, yeah, that's how these things work. I literally didn't dump any of the stuff that I needed to dump either. Ooh. I knew the Way of the Wanderer. You know. Oh, that was the thing for completing that quest line. Yeah, see this? Arin's chest piece and Arin's boots. That's the so heading out. Are you primarily streaming here again or still doing? I am streaming on both. I stream to both YouTube and Twitch. So this, I mean, obviously Twitch is where you're going to get the drops. Fortunately, Twitch has got, I'm in the program for Twitch for the better quality streaming. So I do get better quality now, but I got one of those. But I mean, primarily, obviously, for drops and whatnot, this is where you want to be, and this is where I normally am. Or I'm both, actually. Like, just yeah, both. Goes in the other one. That goes into this one. That's where I'm. Do I have the other stuff made? Might as well get more stuff processing. None of that needs to go. Okay. Have to catch back up. Been out of the game for a bit. GF has taken up a lot of time. Hey, dude, you know what? The fact that you've got a girlfriend and you've been together for 2 years, that's awesome, dude. That's literally awesome. Like, I would, yeah, if I would be MIA too. I mean, I am when my wife and I want to go do something. We're MIA. Let's see. Fuel. I think we're about to get it is shifting. I don't know that this one's gonna actually hit us. I don't think it's gonna hit us. Yeah, it's actually, that one's actually shifting away. Oh yeah, I do need to, I'm gonna fill up my liter, John, again. Compared to where I was before, definitely a lot better. It changed, and I'm glad you were around to kick me out of that and continue to push me forward. Dude, I mean, that's what friends are for, man. I'm glad to see you out of that spot in your life. I really am. I'm super glad, and it's really good to see you around again, dude. I hope that you have a great night, and I hope that you have a great Friday. I probably am gonna be back tomorrow. I will be cutting I will be I will probably be streaming. I think I'm gonna stream tomorrow night because I didn't get to stream last night, so we'll probably be back tomorrow night too. I'm not gonna make any promises because Friday night is supposed to be my night off, and I'll have to see how my day goes, but there is part of me that's like, I need to stream this every day. Then there's part of me like that. Yeah, you like having nights off now and then. All right, let's figure this out. Oh. Okay, so I could probably literally... There is a lot of shit heading into that area. I could probably skirt the rift, though. Go park up in the sand. I want to see what that said. Oh, I can now research more stuff too. I think we did research. What was it? Was I needed to research the. We'll do the vehicle fabricator. We'll do the garment fabricator. The survival one. I definitely want the better of that. Better power pack, and I think. Oh, I did research that one. What's up, Reaper? Burritos actually sound pretty damn good. Buggy cutter rate. Yeah. Oh, look, I'm actually close to being able to research the, Oh, we'll get the Mark III welding torch, because I'll probably need that. Buggy cutter array. Yes. House rapier, house mala pistol. I don't know why that's got to be a bug. Okay. Oh wait, no, I wanted to see stuff under. Let's see. From the Journal of Ariste Atreides. You don't get sandstorms here, but sure. And now we come to the Hand of Kidair, at least mentally. I have not visited the site in person. The slavers of House Halil have profaned the area by turning an abandoned spicing station into the command center of their slave-taking operations in Jabal Ifrit. In Zensunni tradition, Kidair was either a prophet, saint, or angel offering aid to those in need. We might imagine ancient pilgrims seeing a helping hand rising from the stones, a balm to sadness and a shelter from the elements. More importantly, and the reason I must visit this site, I believe the Hand of Kidair had some significance in the transition from Zensunni to Fremen culture. The sociological value of what such a site might teach us is immense. Father forbids I go there, and yet, and still... How dare you? How dare you forbid me? All right. I want to do the bit that I've got to do for, Oh, that's not good. I want to go do what I need to do for, to unlock more stuff to train for my freaking, for my class. Start to unlock the new fun stuff that I can do. Whoa. Let me figure out something here. You see, I'm about to drive right onto something. That's probably quicksand. I'm betting that's quicksand. It looks like quicksand. Yeah, the way that's moving and rippling, that's quicksand. Drum sand doesn't do that. We'll cross this sector. The bot has been because Reaper is having burritos for dinner. Oh, I'm going to the wrong one here. I want to go to this one. All right, let's see. You there.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
What's up, Ryan? Alicia heard the boom, and now she's running out. She's got to get high on her own supply here. There's spice! Must go get it. Oh shit, no! I don't need that extra added element of shit. Driving by, I have everything well, especially with it. Dude, it is like the cool air is so nice right now. This guy is taking a lot to kill. I hate the shielded ones. I know you're poisoned, sir.
Identify yourself.
Closed room with Jesus.
They're coming. To arms.
They are still fighting.
Eyes on target.
I have not seen his shield come down yet.
I'm out.
Finally!
Welcome, Vikinger.
Wacko, thank you so much for the follow. Wacko, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Holy hell, that was a rough room. Just had to deal with a closed room and 3 shield. That's ridiculous. So that's absolutely freaking ridiculous right there. I do think the bodies need to stay a little bit longer. Like, all those bodies I should be able to drain of blood are dead. Or they're gone. Like, except for a few, except for like this one, because it's still relatively fresh. All the other ones that I killed, they're gone. And they shouldn't be. Every backpack rescue was Samuel Barris is his last seen wearing a crudely scribbled note. Mala candidate, Jebel, okay. Make sure I take everything. Okay. Did what we were supposed to do here. I did get the intel. We got that. So... yeah. Kill 10 slavers. I just killed a bunch of them. Enter the slaver cabin. Oh, no, shit! No! Ah! Let me go! Ow! 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 Those ones hurt. What just happened there? I got hit by I got spotted and assaulted by the Sardaukar. That's what happened. That was what happens when that's what happens when that spotlight from one of their ships hit you. They stop you in a tractor beam and then start launching bounty hunters after you. What? See, there's something off about that though. And I'm not complaining here. I'm hoping it's something that is introduced eventually. But and one of the things that I think that they still need to do that was supposed to be in the game originally was that if you were hit by that ship, you had to escape the ship. Like, it pulled you up into the prison ship. You had to get all your stuff back and get out of there. I don't know why it's kill 10 test of prowess. I did the test of prowess. Journey. Contracts. Trooper advanced. Seeking control. Oh, test of prowess was a different one then. That's a problem with my whatchamacallit. Maybe it wasn't ready yet. Maybe they didn't have it fully working yet. I don't know. I don't know if it was there in the beta or not. I know that was something that was in like the advertisement.
Raiders are inbound. Shield wall now.
Captain Arock, thank you so much for the raid. The Iraq stars are raiding your venue. Welcome in, Raiders. How are you? Thank you so much for the raid. I'm guessing that you were probably playing Dune. How was your stream? How was your night? How are you faring on the sands of Arrakis? Thank you so much for that raid, man. I really do appreciate it. No. Well, okay. So right now we're Atreides. We have a plan. Played some Grounded, then a fresh start, Dune. Ooh, fresh start. So this is our plan. We're going Atreides for right now to do all the Atreides stuff and get all of that out of the way. Then we're betraying them like nobody's business and going Harco. Because I mean, honestly, I appreciate the honor of the Atreides, but I also like Harcos are just evil bastards, and their build pieces are cooler. I think so, Reaper. That's something that they had advertised, and I'm not sure. Grounded was another one that I never really got into, but I have a lot of friends who absolutely love the game. And fresh starting Dune, like how far were you in before you decided to do a fresh start? I'm curious. Ooh. Okay, that is a pretty cool looking layout for an area.
Welcome, Vikinger.
Moondoggy, thank you so much for the follow. Okay, I just gotta be patient. I was working on duraluminum vehicles in your main playthrough. Oh, dang. So you were far along. Oh, so you just have, like, you just started on, like, another server or something? Going hardcore on a public server for the lols? So, I mean, the reason that one of the other reasons that I want to go Harco in the end is because, well, we're playing on, we are playing on Private server. I am partnered with G Portal, and they have been gracious enough to provide me with a server for the game. So we're playing on a private server, and Harco doesn't really have a lot of representation. I think there's like one Harco guild, and every week the Landsrat is just dominated by Atreides, and I kind of like the nice part of me is kind of like, no, we can't have that. We gotta help these guys out, even if they would shiv us in the back as soon as look at us. Probably should have taken a different route here. I could probably make this. There we go. And going Harco on a pub server for the lulz is kind of like a thing. I am glad to see that Funcom has fixed a bunch of stuff, but I still think that PvP should be a little bit more, the Deep Desert should have stayed more PvP. Make everything else spawn in rarity outside of there. That's me personally. Still gotta go up. I'm not even a PvP, necessarily a hardcore PvP person, but it's Dune. You've got to have PvP. You can't have it, like the whole game and the whole world setting is about conflict. Something tells me this is where I need to go for the next quest thing. Do I have my, yeah, I have that with me. We'll put it here because I'm not really doing anything with that. I'm probably doing the world's slowest playthrough of this game though, because I'm still in like,
Shields up! I need help!
I'm still like in, what is it, the eastern, like our bases are all like right here. No real rush on patch up. Well, it's exactly it. I think so. I'm a veteran of Funcom's games. I am a veteran of their games since Age of Conan, and I remember the pain as they worked on fixing a lot of bugs in the raid areas for like all the raids. And so I'm just sitting here like, you know, if you've been around long enough on Funcom's games, their end games are the things they put a lot of effort and they put everything into making the main game, which is good, and then the end game is something they patch and fix up along the way. Jesus. They really made this so they made this one a challenge. I got the test of prowess done. And yeah, I would love it if I reached the Deep Desert and they had fixed a bunch. They had like everything dialed in. We'll make that way. Jesus. They really took advantage of the, hey, the movement in this game is really good. Must tend to the doggo, but I'll be back to chill. Dude, I appreciate the raid. Go do whatever you need to do after stream care, whatever. You do what you need to do. Give the doggo a bunch of pets. I have 2 of my own, and yeah, they definitely can. They need the attention. Thank you so much for the raid again, man. Also, for those of you that are new, I am Dragus13. I am a Funcom partnered creator. We will be playing a lot of Funcom games around here. Mainly Dune. Dune is probably where I'm going to spend at least... Except for random forays into other games, because there are other games that I do play. We will be playing... We'll be playing Dune and enjoying the crap out of it. I've been having so much fun with this, and I feel like what? I've got to go all the way over to that one. Shit. I thought that this was where I needed to go. At least I got a blueprint out of it, but damn, now I got to get back down there. It ain't easy. Glad I have plenty of water in me. I am not going to be doing the... I'm going to have to go drop all this stuff off. I was really hoping to, like... There. Whoa. That was almost bad. They all be fighting. A mobile blood processor? You know what that makes me think of? I don't know. I don't even know if they do it anymore, but we had it when I was growing up in New York. Every year, the Bloodmobile. It was literally a mobile blood donation thing from the Red Cross. Would be in the area. And you would end up, it would go around taking everybody or for blood donations. And I'm like, that just reminded me of that. We would literally have the Bloodmobile. Drink from your blood bag. You are the mobile... Rex has a good point. That is a good point. You may not get as much out of it as you would if you had actually run it through a processor, but you can still go full vampire. You can still go full vampire. Okay, yeah. Wait, I did get the intel there. Carbon ore. That wasn't... Okay, so that was not even... Oh, that was just that. Okay. The other place is over that way. You know what I do need to do? I need to go back to my base. Problem is you always end up with too much blood. I mean, just drink it. Drink the excess, sir. Oh, that's the wrong tool. Oh, the blood draining melee weapons are great. Okay. You're full up on water? I gotta go check. I have enough blood on me now that I think that I can probably, Okay, let's see here. Yeah, see, that quicksand. That amount of quicksand is just not fun. Ooh, that's the rift. There's a shipwreck there. I've never been that deep into the rift to really take a look at it. This is cool. This is really what... This is a beautifully done landscape. Again, I have to hand it to Funcom on another thing here. Is that when last year at TwitchCon, I was talking with Andy. I'm pretty sure it's Andy, and we were talking about Dune, and I'm like, "Is it just gonna be desert?" Yeah, exactly, Coma. Also, welcome to the channel, welcome to the stream. Same for you, Rex. Welcome in, guys. I was joking with them. I'm like, is it just going to look like Conan, the southern part of the Conan map? No, there's going to be more. You'll have to wait and see. And they did. They made this look really interesting. There is supposedly, I know another thing they said, I think they said it's going to come in a later DLC, is there is going to be the poles, the northern parts of Arrakis, and I think that those are actually going to be ice biomes. Those are going to be an ice winter biome that's going to be way different. At least that's what they were saying. At least that's what I heard. There'll be a story content going to the poles and other planets eventually. That's going to be awesome. Like, Funcom is... Age of Conan is still one of my favorite MMOs of all time. I think it is still one of the best done MMOs of all time. It is absolutely fantastic. Not only because of it being Conan, but they did a really good job with the lore, the setting, the stories, all of that stuff. So Dune is the one I trust Funcom with the Dune IP more than probably any other company, and I'm pretty sure I was like, I'm pretty sure they're going to do a really good job with this. They're going to make it really good. So exploration of other planets and the possibility of going elsewhere, I can't wait. So I think the question on that will be, because of the way the current architecture is how do they do that? Do they introduce another map? Do you need a separate server? How are they going to do that so that way, like, you still are on Arrakis, or you still can come back to your base and stuff on Arrakis, but you go elsewhere? We'll have to see how that works out. Price for traveling to another world would be outrageous with the Navigator monopoly. Oh, it will be. Oh, it will definitely be outrageous. But if you think about it, though, so it is going to be exceptionally expensive. Sure. it's definitely going to be expensive. But by the time that content rolls out, if you are not rich in this game, you've got problems. I have so many Solari. I have so many Solari. I have so much just everything just from doing the basic exploration. I've got my taxes paid probably for months now. and that's deposited in the bank, so that'll automatically come out. I think I got some fuel cells on me. Oh, I just let them take it out of my bank. They'll just take it out of the bank. Like as long as you're putting money, you're spending faster than you can make it trying to get all the house items. That's fair. I mean, eventually I will be spending. I'm sure I'll be spending a lot more. There's no such thing as too much Solari. No, there's never no like. I like money, and we need more money, Dutch. 2 lines, one from one of my favorite movies and one from one of my favorite video games. I've got to go. There, I did do... Where is the one... Where is the one that I just completed? To kill 10 slavers. Prove your worth. Oh,
Ooh, look
I think
who's
that's
first.
probably one of the things. Yeah, see, Duders, no, the mods have been banned. The mods have been banned from redeeming that. So now only those who join the stream get to redeem it. I don't not the buggy booster. Yeah, I kind of banned Marcus and Alicia from redeeming it simply because they're always here first. And everyone else missed it because they're usually used to it being gone or being done. See, I need to get cobalt paste. So that'll be probably one of the next things we're going to work on is more of because I want to build all of, well, I've got to make a vehicle fabricator.
This is my pud pad. I'll kill you, bad girl. I'll kill his nut pud pad. Mom, get him being a dildo.
No. Yeah, like you guys, the mods are like always first. But ladies and gentlemen, I gave her some treats. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be calling it here. Yours truly does still have to get up one more time for the gym tomorrow. The nice thing, because tomorrow I have that the appointment. I meant to do this. I have the appointment for I have the pre-surgery approval appointment, so I have to go in. Sorry, my brain locked up there. It's been hot here. I have the appointment that I have to go in to get the physical and all the stuff before I have my surgeries in August. So I've got to go do that tomorrow. And I was like, oh, you know what? I might go to the gym in the afternoon because pre-workout, deadlifts. Well, tomorrow is deadlifts, lifting weight, the whole 9 yards, all of that stuff. I end up being, my blood pressure goes, and especially eating a bunch of food after. But I think I'll have enough time to get that under control. And actually, thanks to the CPAP, my blood pressure's been amazing. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subs and resubs. If you enjoyed hanging out here, please do hit that follow button. We're going to be here normally Monday through Thursday. tomorrow night I'll probably be a special exception where we'll stream because I missed yesterday's stream. We're normally going to be here Monday through Thursday. We are playing on a private server. It is open to community members. You have to join the Discord, hang out in the streams. It's a few rules, but we do have the servers are up. So if you enjoyed hanging out, please do drop a follow. I hope that y'all have a wonderful night. I hope y'all have if I don't see you tomorrow night or I don't see you in the Discord, I hope that you all have an amazing weekend and a really good Friday. Thank you again for being here. As I always say, the most important thing, thank you for your time. It is the one thing you cannot get back, and that you've allowed me, that you've sat here and hung out, watched me play video games and chit chat with everybody. That means the world to me. That is really why I do this. So I hope that you all have a wonderful night. Let's see who is doing what. I gotta get the and Twitch or YouTube. I hope you all have a great night too. Have a great night over there. And there. Let's see.